Good day everyone, welcome back to Educate Yourself. So today we are going to learn about the PHP data types. Let's see what all they are. So variables can store the data of different types, we know that, and different data types can do different things. Okay, so PHP supports the following data types. Let's see what are they. The first one is string. String is a kind of data type that is in the PHP. Then the next one is integer, float. Float can also be called as double, boolean, array, object, null and resource. So these are the data types that are used in the PHP. Okay, so let's see each and every one now. So the first one is PHP string. A string is a sequence of characters that we know. A string is actually a sequence of characters. So here is an example like hello world. So this can be a set of characters together. So we can call this one as a string. Can be any text inside the quotes. That is very mandatory to take in consider in the case of PHP strings. They are whenever you are going to declare or to define a string of characters, what you need to do, always write those string inside the quotes. These quotes can be in single quotes or in double quotes, but there should be quoted. Then only it will consider this words or these kinds of group of letters or the characters together as a string. So let's see how we can define and how we can see them. So we started with our PHP, and inside that we can see here is a variable x and is giving the value hello world, and since this is a string, it is denoted by the double quotes. So it can have the values, not only the alphabets or the letters, it can also have the characters, as we know that they are not simply the letters, they can be of different set of characters. So thus we defined our first variable as hello world, and also in the second variable you can see y, the same word here, but the thing here is first one we use double quotes and second one we use the single quotes, and now we are going to output each of this using the echo. So then you can see both them will work. Why? Because we defined it correctly to each of the variable x and y in the name hello world with the proper punctuations and all. So that is the first one, PHP string. So let's see the second one, that is PHP integer. What is a PHP integer? The rules for the integers. There are some rules that are prevailing in order to define these as the integers. So let's see what are they. An integer must have at least one digit. So it's very mandatory, whatever be the sequence, it must have or contain at least one digit. That is very important in the case of integer. Any integer must not have a decimal point. If there is a decimal point in your, then it cannot be considered as a integer. Okay, so always keep in mind, never use the decimal points in the case of integers while defining the integers. Then the second one is PHP integer can be either positive or negative. So this one won't matter here. It can be positive value or it can be a negative integer. The thing first is it should contain at least one digit and it must have not the decimal point. Then it can have the value positive or negative. Then integers can be specified in what all different ways you can specify the integers. It can be of decimal having base 10. Then hexadecimal is the digits or the representation having base 16. And octal having base 8 and binary having base 2 notations. So these kinds of notations can be used as or while specifying the integers. And let's see how to define an integer. So here you can see we started with our PHP tag, and inside you can see I defined a variable with the name of x and is giving the value as 5985. So this is actually an integer. So let's see how this is done. So here I used a function called var dump. So this is actually a function or a built-in function by the PHP. So this function has a purpose, that this function returns the data type and the value. That is a speciality of this function. So var dump is equal to, or var dump and having an x. So we are just passing this variable directly to this function. So the output will be like this: int the and the variable the integer that we defined here, or we given to that variable. Because why output like this? Because this var dump is a function that will return the data type and the value. Use the values with these rules, so that only can give you a output like this. If you are using the decimal points, it won't give a value like int, it will go to some other data types. Okay, so that's mandatory to define for each cases. Thank you.